Beware of the company sales. My name is Ryan, teaching property entrepreneurs just like yourself how to acquire property fast. So last week I picked up the keys for a HMO. It was a company sale that we purchased for cash about 3 weeks ago. Now the thing with company sales, and this is kind of what I want to warn you all about, if you're a novice property investor and you're going out there and you're bidding on stuff, the last thing I want you to do is blow money. So you've got to be aware that company sales, so typically bank repossessions, they will not take the advert off the market until the property has completed. Also, when you make your offer, it sits as a public notice on the Rightmove advert, the Zoopla advert, wherever it's advertised, and it will actually tell those that are potentially interested as well how much your offer is. So it's quite easy for them to come in and obviously gazump you. For those that don't know what gazumping is, it basically means someone comes in with a higher offer and takes you out of the game. Now, the way this one played out was very late. So you have, the reason you should really only get involved with company sales is because the longer you take to get it over the line, the more chance there is of you being gazumped, and ultimately you're losing money. Now, when you're buying property, this one in particular did need a survey. It was not in a good state, but they're the type of properties that we like to buy. We like to add the value to them and turn them into something great. So that worked perfect for us, but this one wasn't in a good state, so we had a survey done. Obviously we started our solicitors, searches, etc. So all in all, you're into it for probably £1,000, maybe a tad more. Now the last thing you want to do is lose £1,000, but we were at that point on Thursday afternoon last week. So Thursday morning, we'd been through all the process. It was 3 weeks before that we'd bought the house, so it was quite a quick turnaround, buying it for cash, which I think is the right way to do these bank repossession type sales. And we got to literally sent the money to the solicitors sort of 10 o'clock-ish on the Thursday morning, and I had an email at 10:30 saying, Ryan, you need to ring the estate agent. So I rang the estate agent and was told that someone viewed the property yesterday and has put in a higher offer, and the company are wanting to accept that offer. Start the whole process again. They're wanting to go back to the beginning, put the 7-day public notice up, and then maybe take the chance on that sale as well. So it was obviously very frustrating. I'd planned to get the trades guys in. I like to be organised. I like to, make sure we get these things turned around as quick as possible. So the minute I know that we're going to complete on something, I get everything organised, and I put it through the mill and make sure that we've got everyone lined up to come and view everything. So that was that was how it was all planned to work. And then obviously got this phone call. So I rang the agent, and it was not a good thing. We were going to have to go into renegotiation, and they wanted to play the hard way of just blind offers, and I just wasn't interested in that game. So ultimately, cut a long story short, it cost us an extra £5,000 to get the property over the line, but for me it's going to be a good cash flow in HMO for quite some time, so hopefully we'll get that money back quite quickly. But the message here is that be very, very careful with company sales. Make sure that you can complete quickly. Make sure that you can get them over the line quickly, because you can be gazumped at any time, and this literally was the last 5-10 minutes of the deal we got gazumped on. We managed to get it over the line, which is great. We'll get it in the portfolio. Hopefully it'll be sort of a 4-week refurb, and we'll have it fully tenanted. And it'll be a good asset for us to have. So I didn't want to lose it. So for the sake of £5,000, I thought it was worth taking that punt on that and getting it over the line. But it doesn't come without its troubles. I'd hate to think that I was doing this through a sort of bridging loan, which is a bit of a tiny bit longer application, or any other forms of trying to fund these deals that might take longer. You want to do company sales as quick as you possibly can. So it's really, really important that you're ready to go with these company sales, and I see it all the time. It's the same with auction properties as well. You don't want to be getting involved in auction properties unless you've got a bit of experience behind you. You can get quickly burnt on auction properties. If you can't complete quickly, you can rack up some huge amounts of fees, overpayment charges. Sometimes you have to pay their mortgage if you're late, and you can really get yourself in hot water if you don't know what you're doing with auction properties. So be careful, be ready to go. It's not just as easy as going out and viewing a property, making an offer and getting it accepted. You need to make sure you've got the means to get these things over the line quickly, depending on the type of sale it is, and you need to really understand what the type of sale is and who you're sort of dealing with and how these things can play out. I was on the verge of losing £1,000, which isn't great, obviously, but I was more concerned about the profit I was going to lose over the years, and also this was a great refurbished deal for me. So BRR deal, you know, 90 grand purchase price, ended up being 95. I'm hoping it'll reval at 150 and needs 20 grand spending on it, so it should cash flow quite nicely going forward, anywhere between 22 to 2,400 quid a month. And you know, it's obviously going to be pretty much full money back out if we can keep the refurb well. So great deal, didn't want to lose it. So know what you're getting into. It's vitally important that you know what you're doing before you know, it's not just, as I said before, it's not just about going on viewings. You need to know exactly what type of viewings you're going on, who you're dealing with. So if you want more, don't forget to subscribe. Dropping videos like this every single day of the week. And if you want to take your game to the next level, hit us up on nextlevelpropertyinvesting.com, book a free call. We can have a chat and I can tell you exactly what I can do for you.